being represented and showcased by competitors from Inspire After Death, a promotion that one of my partners here tonight knows very well.
A little bit, know a thing or two. This is going to be very interesting.
And Steven Wolf together, they are Superiority Complex.
Superiority, Complex, making up Steven Wolf and Exodus Prime. Two, if I may say, of the top competitors in the state of Texas in their own right.
Now in Austin, they get a very warm reception. Exodus had to work on that. I don't think Houston's going to be the same.
Well, I wouldn't necessarily call it home field advantage in Austin, but these two, you know, they make a name for themselves, but they do like to beat to their own drum as well. I mean, Superiority Complex is a name in itself that thinks very highly of one.
These two men were not donned Superiority Complex. They believe it is a God-given moniker, a God-given right to be as superior as they believe they are. Tonight, they're going to prove that here in this showcase matchup.
They've definitely backed it up in their matches that we've seen.
Kari, Wright, and Houston Hendrix, one of the up-and-coming tag teams for Inspire AD. We'll take care of the elephant in the room. Houston Hendrix, a 17-year-old high school student in Austin, Texas. A lot of heart, prodigy, trained by AAPW. Oh, Steven Wolf's definitely taken some issues with him being in this match.
The truth is, Steven Wolf and Exodus Prime both have been around the professional wrestling industry for quite a long time. They've seen these 17-year-old prodigies, quote-unquote, come and go. Tonight, Houston Hendrix is truly going to have to test his moxie against two men who believe they are the superior tag team competitors.
There's the bell to start off this contest. We're about to see
Exodus Prime and Steven Wolf started off in a best of three against each other. 1-1-1. From there, some chemistry developed.
Now, we've seen, as history's proven before, sometimes strange bedfellows that have rivalries with one another can become a very well-oiled tag team with success.
There's also some history down the road between these two men, Exodus Prime and Kari Wright. They've tagged before in other promotions. They came up together around the same time. We'll see if that plays a factor here tonight.
All right there with a sling blade right there to Exodus Prime.
The folks who have not seen Kari Wright are going to be very impressed here tonight, I guarantee you that.
Wright and Hendrix taking Prime off the ropes right there, and there you see working in tandem well as Wright and Hendrix, and there's a cover by Hendrix.
Wright and Hendrix picked up a victory at the last Inspire show over Dream Warriors and Fly Death.
Fly Death, one of the most accoladed tag teams in the state of Texas, making a name for themselves all over the country. And if you can hold a victory over that tag team, what a feather in your cap it is. Oh my goodness.
Steven Wolf just managed to chop Houston Hendrix so hard, his own tag team partner fell off the ringside apron.
I'm telling you guys, there is a target on this kid's back.
But he hasn't let that slow him down or stop him at all. We've seen Houston Hendrix be quite successful in his young career thus far.
See if he can manage to keep that momentum up as Houston Hendrix with the famouser
Gotta stay on top of him. If you got an opening, you got to stay on top of Stephen Wolf.
Oh my goodness.
Houston Hendrix taking it to the top, walking the ropes, but caught by Stephen Wolf. Look at the impeccable strength that it takes to lift an entire 17-year-old man like that. And still Houston Hendrix with a Hurricane Rana.
Yeah, the focus from Houston Hendrix.
Hendrix with the shoulder into the corner.
We're seeing high in-ring proficiency here from this young upstart in Houston Hendrix, but can he maintain that momentum here against Stephen Wolf to the top? Caught directly on the chin. That could be a knockout blow to any lesser competitor, but Houston Hendrix is still alive and in this.
These are 4 individuals whose offense is predicated on sticking and moving. You're gonna see a lot of fast-paced action here. Proverbial styles make fights, boys.
Now the tag's been made. Exodus Prime, your legal competitor in this matchup. Stephen Wolf should not be in the ring at this very moment. And it seems as though a disregard for the rules happens to be inside the rule book for One Superiority Complex. And down with an elbow drop for Stephen Wolf in Prime. Looking to take advantage as well. Up, inside out, Tope Atomico into the cover. 1, 2. Referee says just a 2 count.
Exodus Prime, a hot topic this week. He is as advertised.
Houston Hendrix taking the battle to the final boss. Hendrix off the ropes, caught with that single leg drop kick. Prime's trying to get him into position.
Oh, drops that elbow on the back of his head.
The interesting thing here is usually Stephen Wolf's the one keeping Exodus Prime under control. I think his disdain for the Houston people has that right out the window.
Both working in tandem now. Half Hendrix up. When a suplex dropped on Houston Hendrix. Superiority Complex working well thus far.
The people of Houston, Houston Hendrix, anything Houston, Stephen Wolf has in his sights tonight.
Think about what must be going through the mind of the reincarnation of excellence, Kari Wright. Looking to make the tag consistently in this matchup, but he cannot seem to will his tag team partner into his own direction.
Yeah, he's got to be feeling for his partner right there. He's basically helpless. Can't do anything for him. You see him yelling, trying to get his partner to fight, saying, fight, come on, fight. And hopefully that'll do something to get Houston Hendrix over into his corner to tag in his partner.
Well, and these are both tag teams that rely on rhythm, right? One guy in, one guy out, one guy in, one guy out. The fact that Stephen Wolf and Exodus have been able to cut that off and disrupted their rhythm definitely bodes well for them.
Not only disrupting their opponent's rhythm, but also maintaining their own rhythm in this matchup. Because as you stated, there you go, look at that, the tag's been made once again. Hendrix with the knees up. This might be the separation point Houston Hendrix was looking for.
Both men crawling, seemingly trying to get to their corners, but Stephen Wolf had another idea.
Yeah, the choice was made there. Houston Hendrix has to get into his corner. Stephen Wolf still with a little bit left that he was able to cut Houston Hendrix off there.
Houston Hendrix, tilt-a-whirl DDT. This crowd is electric. Everyone is looking for a tag here.
Maybe not the case now.
Houston Hendrix trying to will himself into his own corner. Kari Wright is looking for it. Looking for his entrance into this matchup for the first time in over 6 minutes. Kari Wright is looking for action.
Anyone that knows that anybody that's a competitor in that ring, 6 minutes is an eternity.
Kari Wright with a drop kick, knocking Wolf off the apron. And these two men, as stated before, a lot of history between the two.
Oh wow. You see the strength of Prime able to catch Kari Wright right there.
The focus of Prime to be able to almost grab that triangle.
Oh, good Lord.
Kari Wright, nonetheless, it got the job done to get Prime onto the outside.
Yeah, not as beautiful as Kari Wright might have hoped for, but Wright looking to take flight here tonight in Pasadena.
Hey, he definitely didn't dwell on it. He followed right back up.
My goodness, Kari Wright leaping to his feet, somersaulting over the top rope onto Exodus Prime.
Clear the airways for this Inspire AD Showcase matchup. This one is a barn burner.
Right now has Exodus up on his shoulders, but Prime able to fight out of it.
I'm looking for that cutter.
What a sequence of movements right there by both these competitors, but Wright has Exodus up.
Into the Ushigoroshi, the cover. Hold on a minute.
That close, that close.
Well, Kari Wright able to move when Stephen Wolf coming to break the count. Unfortunately, landing on his partner. Now Wright off the ropes to the outside. Baseball slide there. Stephen Wolf seeing it coming. Oh my goodness, a springboard off the bottom rope. A springboard moonsault to the outside from Stephen Wolf. What athleticism shown right there by Stephen Wolf.
Your eye to the
but
sky.
He needs to look up as Houston Hendrix looking to fly as well.
The
oh my!
Daredevil taking to the skies here tonight in Pasadena.
A swanton from the top to the outside on everybody. Crash and burn, if you will.
Folks, when Houston Hendrix said that he and Kari Wright were willing to do anything needed to win this matchup, they truly meant it. Putting their bodies on the line for the sanctity of our sport. Tag's been made. Houston Hendrix, your legal man.
I'm going to tell you guys, we got a couple of tag team champions in the Camachos. We're looking for contenders. This match is going to go a long way.
My, Stephen Wolf just barely able to make the save for his partner there and save this matchup for his team.
Yeah, he came a long way to make that save.
Wright and Wolf are coming to blows here on the outside. The frustration for Wright and Hendrix as these two men truly have this matchup won.
Trading blow for blow, chop for chop to the outside. And Stephen Wolf just says, I'll poke you in the eye. And now a super kick to the outside.
Exodus may be in a bad way inside the ring here.
Keep your eye on the action in the ring. Exodus Prime.
So fast. Maybe a little possum there.
Exodus Prime, the final boss, able to pop through. Houston Hendrix popping him in the mouth right there.
Handspring, caught him into the cutter.
How ironic. Exodus has been trying to force that cutter. Houston hits one of his own. Goes to the outside, he's going up top.
Has the student become the teacher tonight in the cutter variety? Who's to say? Houston Hendrix not making it to the top very easily.
He's not giving up yet, though.
Yeah, this is devastating here for Wolf, but Hendrix now ascending to the top. What are we going to see here from the 17-year-old prodigy? Out of the way goes Exodus Prime.
Nobody home there.
There's the tag work. There's the tag work.
Prime tagging in his partner, but not before he gets a couple of shots in on Houston Hendrix. Double underhook. Oh my goodness, it's slamming him right down. Stephen Wolf is up top, who's the legal man.
He touched the sky, man.
There's a cover, and that's a 3 count right there. Superiority Complex showing their superiority, if you will.
These guys are different animals, man. They are on a roll.
There was never a doubt in the minds of Stephen Wolf and Exodus Prime as they walk away tonight. Your victors here in this Inspire AD Showcase matchup.
The momentum is there. Title match has got to be right around the corner.
It could be. The tag team title opportunity could be in the future of Superiority Complex.